Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Quick Check Coffee with Chris. All right, so today it is going to be super hot, okay, like 90 degrees. And some of our school buildings still do not have air conditioning, which means it's going to be sweltering hot in there. There will be no learning happening today. Okay, we did make a post on our Elizabeth Parents and Students Care letting parents know that they should be advocating for half days today and tomorrow to reach out to the superintendent, Olga Hugelmeyer, and Maria Carvalho, our board president, to advocate for these half days. Linden did put out a notice to their school community that they will be having half days, but we've heard nothing from Elizabeth. And, again, I think it's important for parents and even teachers, right? Because they're in those buildings as well, and staff members. And again, like I said, there is no learning happening when you're 90 degrees. Those buildings get hotter than that, and you're trying to teach and you're trying to learn. It ain't going to happen. So please make sure to send your children with plenty of water. I mean, they do have water fountains. Some of the water fountains in some of the schools still don't work because of the lead situation. So I'm not sure how well or not that was resolved. So that's what's happening today within our school buildings. Also, I wanted to remind people that there is a Board of Education meeting coming up next Thursday, 5:30, at the same spot that it typically is at, the Donald Stewart Early Childhood Center on Pennsylvania Avenue. It's kind of across the street from, IHOP. So this is your opportunity to come and speak directly to your elected officials, to the superintendent. The assistant superintendents are there as well. You bring your concerns, your outrage, your compliments, if you so have them. Whatever issues you may want to speak to them about, this is your opportunity once a month for 3 minutes to speak. Now, there's no guarantee that they're going to answer you, right? But that doesn't mean that you should still not show up and speak to these issues and concerns, right? So that's what's going on there. Also, I just wanted to educate the community about what is going to be happening on our Elizabeth Board of Education. Isias Rivera, who is currently a Elizabeth Board of Education member, ran for 2nd Ward Council, and he won the primary election, which means he will now appear on the November general election ballot. And he's probably going to win. I would say he's going to win. Which means he must resign his position come December so that he can take office in January at City Council, which means now we have a vacancy on our Board of Education because his term was not up for the Board of Ed. So what is going to happen is that they are going to put out a public notice saying there is this vacancy and give the community an opportunity to apply to be on the Board of Ed. That's just for appearances, people, okay? They already know who they're going to replace Isias with. And I already know as well. But I'm going to wait and see what they're going to do. So yes, last time that this happened, I did apply. And so did Natalie Hernandez. And, we went before the board. We spoke as to why we would make great Board of Education members. And then ultimately, as expected, they voted to appoint Natalie Hernandez. By the way, I like Natalie Hernandez. I think she did, a fairly decent job on the Board of Ed. She is no longer there. But that is the process to replace someone on the Board of Education. So I just wanted to let you know when those notices go out, I will be posting them on our Elizabeth Parents and Students Care page. So if that is something that you are interested in doing, keep it in mind, get your resume together. And when the time comes, you can submit your application to be on the Board of Education. So I just wanted to give you a couple of those little tidbits. And I will be going through the process of trying to educate our community about the election process and being civically engaged and making sure that you are registered to vote and knowing your power, because people forget that these elected officials only have the power that we allow them to have. They cannot be there if we do not vote for them, okay? And so I just want to re-energize our community to take back that power that they have. And we need to put people in these positions who truly are there because they want to fight for us. They want to be our voice. They want to advocate for our community. Those are not behind closed doors, which is fine, but we need to hear you. We need to see you fight for us. Okay? So yeah, that's going to be my mission. As it always has been, to educate the populace. All right, so have a great day. Try not to stay too hot. Have a little bit of iced coffee if you so choose. Keep hydrated with a lot of water, and I'll see you on another episode of Coffee with Chris.